Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about on this wonderful Wednesday, almost does not count. So this has set in my soul for some type of reason. And I want to tell you that if you're going to do something, if you have a goal, if you have dreams, if you have aspirations, it's all or nothing. It's 100% or nothing at all. You're only going to get back what you put into it. So for example, if you say that you want to be a basketball player and then you're worried about having a social life and just playing basketball a little bit on the weekends, but you're with your friends throughout the week and then you're complaining that nobody wants you, nobody cares about you, nobody will get you in to be on the league, whose fault is that? That is your fault. Because you have to put in the time in order to receive your harvest. It is just really simple math. The more time that you put into something, the greater at it that you will be. And if anyone knows me, they know that I love Beyonce. But let me tell you, Beyonce put in the time. I remember 1999, I believe, is when Destiny's Child came out with No, No, No. Clearly, it's 2021. And think about all the years that were unaccounted for that she pretty much practiced in that group. She did rehearsals. She did like maybe festival performances, small little gatherings. She probably did church performances. Her mother stated that she used to perform in front of her beauty shop, and that was as a little girl. Beyonce was born into greatness. However, she also took the time to kind of train what she already had, to tweak it, and to become a better person. It's not good enough to just be good at something. You have to put in the knowledge and the time. Read about what you want to do and practice it day and night, day and night. Set aside an hour, 2 hours, and then it'll turn into 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. It's a sacrifice. And for people that are like, okay, well, what about my other life? What about my aspirations? What about my relationships? What about my so and so and so? I feel like at a certain point when you really want to succeed, you're going to have to kind of choose, especially in the beginning when you haven't really made it yet. I feel like you have to choose a path. If you are focused and you are focused on being successful, I'm not saying cut off every friend and every relationship, but you know that it's going to require way more time for success. So you're not going to have as much time, you're not going to have as much time to dedicate to social events, to dedicate to being here and there and everywhere. And then you have to ask yourself, what is all of that bringing me? Is it aligning me closer to my goals, or is it taking me further away from my goals? So if your goals this year is your primary just thing and what you want to focus on, you need to make sure that you're isolated. I don't see too many successful people that run in packs that have a lot of people around them. I mean, it requires a certain level of isolation to focus on what you want to do and how you want to prepare step by step. And it also requires consistency. Stay consistent and stay grounded in what you want to do. You can't just do it and go all in 100% one week, and then the next week you're like, well, I'm going to chill. The person that probably got ahead of you, they didn't have that mindset. There was no chilling. They went all in 100%, well, pretty much 1,000% nowadays, and they made it. So remember, every single time you have downtime, just try to work on your goals, try to focus. Most of all, eliminate all distractions. Eliminate naysayers or anyone who could get you in a negative space. We all have bad days. We all have disappointments. But who wants to be around people who are consistently telling you, well, that's not going to work out for you. Oh, you want to do that path? Well, that's probably why it didn't work out. And just because something doesn't work out, it does not mean that it is not for you. I used to think that all the time. Like, well, it didn't work out, so I quit. I give up. No, 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 no. Do not do that. That means you go harder. Maybe the timing is wrong. Maybe there's some things that you have to fix within yourself. Maybe there's some character building that you have to do before you can prepare for that door. It's all about preparation as well. But when something has the greatest timing for you and it's something that you want to do and you know that you've prepared for it, there is nothing like it. It's so rewarding. So eliminate distractions and all negativity, negative people, places, and things. Do not feed into that. If everyone around you is negative, well, that means you just need to be by yourself and focus. Focus, focus, focus. And then also just make sure that you really know what you want to do. And focus on just that. I mean, don't put your hands in, okay, I want to be a barber. Oh, now I kind of want to be in the military. And I know this is all over the place, but I'm just using an example. I want to be a barber, military. Okay, now I want to be a mailman. Huh? Focus on one goal, one thing you want to do, and give it 100%. Another thing, almost doesn't count, like I stated. Almost does not count. Nobody cares that someone almost got married. You're either married or not. Nobody cares that someone almost got a job. I almost got that job, and people are like, okay, so? So it's 100% or nothing, because nobody cares about an almost. Nobody cares. So 100% that you give or nothing at all. 100%. So also 100% focus. Eliminate negative distractions. 99.5 will not do. Almost does not count. Consistency. 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 I cannot say it enough. You can't go 100% one week, and then another week you're going 30%, and then another week you're going back to maybe 70%, and then another week you're going 90%, then another week you're going 100%, then another week 20%, and then the other week you're like, I just don't understand why it's not working out for me. Consistency. You must remain consistent. Keep your eyes focused on your goal. Eliminate distractions. Almost does not count. You cannot do that. Just stay consistent. I don't care how long it takes. Because for some people, they didn't get their break until 5, 10 years later, 15 years later. Those are the stories people don't tell you. People will tell you the end result. They'll share with you the blessings, but they won't tell you the tears that they cried. They won't tell you how many rejections they had over years of time. Greatness takes time. I don't know who this is for, but greatness takes time. I've never seen anyone highly great not really wait a very long time. You have to be molded for certain things. So when you get discouraged, look at it as I'm being molded. Keep a good attitude about it. Do not give up. And go all in. Go hard. The only competition you have is with your own self. Don't look to your left or your right. You are competing with you. And if you feel like you're not where you should be, assess where you're putting your energy into. Assess where your time is going. Make it make sense, as they say. You know, really sit back and think about what you're doing with your time. And then I'm learning in today's world, connections are important. Networking connections, as well as experience. And just being persistent. And don't be afraid of rejections. A lot of people have been told no. Keep going until you hear a yes. And I hope this helps somebody. As long as you're doing your part and you're going hard and you're going all in, I promise you, The only thing standing between you and success is the timing. And it's going to be so sweet when that door opens and it all comes to fruition. And you're going to be so happy that all your hard work paid off. But you have to do the work 100%. God bless you. Stay encouraged. I love you all. Peace.